Okay, great. Well, Rosemary, I want to thank you for chatting with me today. Uh, Definitely super excited to learn more about Hoopla. But first, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
I am Rosemary O'Neill, and I am co-founder and president of Social Strata. We've been around for a long time, and we help people bring the social conversation home to their websites.
Excellent. And I know today you wanted to talk about Hoopla and dive in. So, for those who may not be familiar with the service, can you tell us a little bit about Hoopla, what it is, and what it offers?
Great, Katie, I'm so excited about Hoop.la. It is kind of the culmination of years of us working on online community, and it brings things to a whole new level. It's a hosted application, and it's very simple to use. It makes it so that anybody, even a small business or a solo entrepreneur, can immediately have an awesome social presence on their own home base. So you don't have to be out in the wilderness trying to have the conversation in a billion different places. It gives you a nice, great place to have your conversation right on your website.
Excellent. So, what would be so this is something that obviously is going to be separate from sites like Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn. So, what would be, you mentioned being able to have that network on your own home base, kind of on your own terms, but can you delve a little more into what would make Hoopla a better alternative, or at least maybe used in conjunction with some of the more traditional social sites?
Yeah, I should point out that even we as a company have outposts on a lot of different social networks. I'm a Twitteraholic myself. I will
Excellent.
cop to that and step forward. And we've got a Google Plus profile, and we definitely are not trying to be the total alternative to those. But what I do feel strongly about is that you need to have a place that's under your control on your website. So whether you're offering customer support or you're looking to generate SEO juice on your own website, or you're looking to share your customer stories, all of that should be happening on your own site under your control. And that's what Hoopla gives you, is a place to do that. So it has a blog, it has forums, it has a calendar, it has photo, file, and video sharing. It's got all of those pieces which you can turn on or off depending on how you want to use it. And it's a flexible way to have that home base. You can even pull in feeds from the other social networks by using custom widgets. So it's not an either or, it's definitely an and.
Okay, excellent. And would this be something that a person or a business would integrate within their existing website? Is that usually the home for the Hoopla platform?
Exactly. We know that everybody has some type of website up
Mm-hmm.
right now. Hopefully they do.
Right.
Um, if you don't, stop watching right now.
Exactly.
Anyway, yeah, so we've made it really easy to weave in. It's a two-way thing. You can pull in portions of your website into the Hoopla framework if you want to, using custom pages that are so easy to use.
Okay.
Or each of the widgets and the content from Hoopla itself is embeddable externally out to other sites. So you can pull stuff in, or you can push stuff out from your Hoopla onto other properties.
Okay, great. And Rosemary, you touched on this in the beginning, but I just want to reiterate that it sounds like there's not a particular target demo for the service. So you could be a solo entrepreneur or even a larger company or corporation, and it sounds like Hoopla is going to have a solution for you. Would that be accurate?
Yeah, we've tried really hard. I mean, we are a small business ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We do service some high-end major enterprise customers, but felt it was really important to have something in the marketplace where a solo entrepreneur or a small business can act like the big boys and immediately have a social presence on their website. And so we've tried to keep the price range across the board so that even a Boy Scout troop can come and use the freebie version. There is a freebie version. It's very stripped down. But if you're a pro, there's a level for you. And if you're even, we have some mid-level businesses using the middle tiers, the pro starter. So there's something for everybody there.
And what would you say would be the average learning curve, Rosemary? Is it pretty easy to just dive in and get started, or is there any sort of training that comes when you purchase a package?
We offer something called Build It For Me. So if you're feeling a little bit like you're not sure how you're going to configure it off the bat, it's super easy, drag and drop. You can get started immediately. But if you're a little bit nervous, you want a little bit of help, you can get the Build It For Me with your package, and someone will get on the phone with you and walk you through those first few steps. So it's non-intimidating. If you don't know HTML or you don't know CSS, I mean, I'm actually still learning CSS myself. So if that feels a little scary, you can get someone to hold your hand and walk you through the first bits. But it's super easy to get started.
Okay, excellent. And it does sound like there are different pricing tiers. What are those based on the size of your business or the features that you want to incorporate?
In the non-pro plans, it has to do with feature set. For example,
Okay.
if you want to be able to share videos, that's something that is a differentiator. And that's all laid out on the plan page, certain feature sets if you want. When you get between the non-pro and the pro level, then you're talking about, do you need an SLA? Do you need, millions of page views? At that point, then we need to talk further about custom support and a hotline account manager and things like that.
Okay, great. So it really does sound like you can accommodate really businesses of all sizes and everything in between, which is really nice.
Yeah, yeah. We hope to really help out there where, there are a lot of people who are sort of lost out there wondering how they can deal with all of these different social platforms. And, I say, do it on your own home turf. Throw the party yourself.
Right. I like that. And Rosemary, tell me, how long has Hoopla been around? When did it start?
Hoop.la was launched officially about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
We've had really exciting results so far. We just got some statistics in, I think, like a week ago that some crazy number, like 90% of first-time visitors to a Hoop.la site return again within 24 hours,
Wow.
which is crazy engagement. So we are very excited about the way things are going right now.
I do have to say, when I was surfing around the site and exploring, I did like that there was a little chat widget that popped up, and someone was there and ready to assist. And I said, I'm okay right now, just looking around, and that was totally fine. And then the chat was disconnected, but that's a nice feature. I thought it was not intrusive, but also nice in case somebody has questions, because I'm assuming that a lot of people do.
Yeah, we found that that has been just a nifty little tool that has captured some attention from people because sometimes you're just strafing by the site and you just had one quick little question, but you don't feel like getting on the phone and
Right.
asking, right? So, and everybody in the company helps to man that chat tool. So you might run into me there sometime.
Excellent. Well, then I'll just ask you all kinds of really hard questions. So just get
Bring
ready.
it on, bring it on.
Well, Rosemary, this has been great. Anything else that you want to add or that you want to be sure that people know about Hoopla as they maybe consider that for their own social needs?
I guess my big takeaway message is I would like to take the intimidation factor out of this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there are so many tools out there that people can use. And to me, the most critical thing about Hoopla is that it is so, so easy to use.
Mm-hmm.
And you could just get going in an afternoon. If you have an idea, you have a community, an offline community, you want to bring it online, just go there, check it out. You can be up and running right now. So do it.
Excellent. Well, we will definitely lead people there to check out the site and learn more about it. I want to thank you so much for taking time to chat with us today and really appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Katie. I'm a total fan of V3 and a long time reader of the blog, so I'm excited to be talking to you guys.
Thank you. We love to hear that.